Hello everyone, my name is Cherie and I am here today to do my September TBR. Now, September is going to be an interesting month for me because I am pretty much in the mood to read. Now, I know that I said that I wanted to read a lot in August because September brings college football, but since I'm in a mood to read, I have a few books here. I believe I have 7 books here because I've decided that I'm going to participate in Bookish September. Now, I saw Bookish September on Elisabeth Paige's channel, and it is a readathon, but it is a readathon for the entire month of September, so not just for a week, which is great because I don't do too well in a readathon during the week. Well, I guess if you finish at least 1 or 2 books, I guess that's doing well, whatever. Anyway, I'm excited that the readathon is throughout the entire month instead of just a week, and let me tell you the challenges as well as show you the books that I will be reading. Also, I'm going to leave a link to Elisabeth's video as well as the other hosts to Bookish September down below. So the first challenge is to reread a favorite. Now, I wasn't really in the mood to reread a favorite, so I kind of cheated here. Now, for this challenge, I decided to choose Hollow City by Ransom Briggs, the second book in the Miss Peregrine series. I read Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children last year, and I really enjoyed it. It was one of my favorite books that I read last year, so I'm kind of going to cheat and go ahead and read the sequel to it because I do want to read it, and the third book comes out in September, so I doubt I'll read in September, but I'm going to read it at some point, so I just want to catch up on this series. The next challenge is to read a recently purchased book, and for that I picked Kindred by Octavia Butler. I'm very excited to read this. This is a story of a woman who gets sent back into a time where slavery is going on in America, and she is African American, so you see how that's gonna go for her. I'm really excited to finally read an Octavia Butler book. I hope I enjoy it, and I definitely want to do a review. The next challenge is to read a book from your favorite genre, and I believe my favorite genre is adult contemporary, so I chose The Turner House by Angela Flournoy. This is a story of a family in Detroit, and I believe they come together to try to figure out what to do with the house. Their mother lived in that house for years, and I believe she's sick, and they're trying to figure out what to do with the home. It sounds really good. I've heard really good things about it, so I'm excited to read it this month. The next challenge is to read a book with a beautiful cover, and for that I chose The Library of Mount Char by Scott Hawkins. All I know about it is there is a missing god and a library with the secrets of the universe, and that intrigues me so much, so I can't wait to get to it. The next challenge is to read a book you know nothing about, and I have 2 books here. I haven't decided which one I will use for this challenge. The first I have is Fallen Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes, and the next one I have is The Circle by Dave Eggers. What I think I know about The Circle by Dave Eggers is this girl, she goes to work at a tech company, something like Google or something, and I know that there's a film option, and I believe Emma Watson is starring, and that's pretty much all I know. With Fallen Kingdoms, I know it's a young adult fantasy. That's all I know about Fallen Kingdoms. So I'm going to pick up one of these books for this challenge. The next challenge is to read a book with a darker theme, and for that I'm going to choose The Historian by Elizabeth Kostova. I talked about this in my August wrap-up. I started in August and I plan to finish it in September. It's very interesting. It's pretty much the history of Dracula, and I'm intrigued by it. It is a time-consuming book, but I definitely want to push through it. And for the last challenge, it is to read a book you just want to read, and for that I chose The One and Only by Emily Giffin. I'm not gonna lie, I chose this because there's college football in it, and that's pretty much why I chose it. Also, I do like Emily Giffin, and I haven't read a book by her in a long time. So those are books I plan to read in September. Let me know what you guys plan on reading, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!